Sorry about the loud noise. My family, as it's Thanksgiving. Some of my family, at least. Okay, so blah blah blah. Yeah, that's about where it ends.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can you make Paimon stronger?
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon back for helping him, a few more might settle the score.
Albedo and Tamaeus will be conducting research in the
Ooh,
mountains
I'm not lagging, I think.
I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And,
Man, that's so useful.
Sorry. That's the best I can do.
Can't describe him as blonde and like blue-green eyes with like a geo.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Because it clearly cannot be described. Now to Dragonspine we go, because that's great. It really is great. Because everybody loves Dragonspine.
A whole lot less nervous when she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like?
Alright. To Dragonspine we go.
Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Yes, because Albedo is Albedo. I don't know what I'm doing. I actually kind of partially know what's going to happen in this, I believe, if I'm thinking about the right thing. Alrighty, so this is working. So now we're going to come over here. Is that Rosaria? We get to talk to Rosaria. Sweet.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
Barbara ran all the way over here for choir practice. Dedication. I don't have that much dedication for my choir practice. I'd rather sleep in.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oops.
The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Smart, Rosaria.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... Right, I've gotta get going.
Just runs past us.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
Or truly doesn't care.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain.
Oh my gosh, his sister at the cathedral's a dangerous villain.
Really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait,
that's fair.
She heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
Not like I was trying.
Depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
When can you?
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
I'm just gonna
If
move
it's
straight
him
to the
you're
point.
after, I made a point of noting his tracks.
Wait,
Many
are you
people
tracking
have
him?
made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious.
I couldn't care what you think.
Oh, okay.
Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria keeping tabs on everybody.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
I don't want to do any extra. Sweet hallelujah, there aren't Fatui here today. I didn't want to deal with any of them. I am not somebody who wants to deal or likes to deal with Fatui. I'd rather just oh man, well there's treasure hoarders, that's not so bad. No, well, yeah, that's treasure hoarders. Sparkles. And they're geo-colored.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
Great, I'm being
You're
attacked.
so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Aha, this way. I'm totally not gonna deal with Fatui right now because I have lazy problems. I think you went this way.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Adverse, meaning freezing?
Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Man, is he walking all the way here? Even I want to do that just for a fight. He's seriously walking all the way over here. I can't see. Okay, I need to follow the geo trail over here, I believe. I can't tell which way I need to go. Okay, this way, I think. Aha, this way. Do I even have any agate things? I have 7 of them. I need 3 more and then I can go put them towards the tree. Aha! I'm on my way! I'm on my way! I'm on my way! I don't know why I'm singing. I think it's amazing how Beto is strong enough that he literally leaves an elemental trace. This way. Ooh, now we can deal with element. Oh, he's painting. Is he painting the hilly trails? I think he's. Huh.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
Well, they don't like us.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
Oh, great. Let's take. I cannot. What does this do real quick though? Ouch.
One with nature.
Ooh, there's a crystal. Oh, so that's what it is? Oh, alright, that's fair. Brum, 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 brum. So I use a great heal kind of thing. I could probably try and main her as a heal, actually. Oops, I'm getting too cold. Let's turn this on real quick. And then go back to this dude.
I'm out of here.
That worked nicely. Watch him be mad at us
Who
for
are
this.
you? Why did you alarm them?
Yeah, he's mad at us.
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
I thought you were painting out
Hilly
landscape.
churls. What makes them so interesting?
They dance.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Arvant Grante. I don't know what that means.
Wow, look at the detail.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
I was
What?
embarrassed
Don't you have
about
any questions
your
for him?
man.
Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her.
Wait, they wanted
But
us?
back to the point.
Hold up.
From her words, it seems that you were looking for me.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things.
Who wouldn't be
I'll skip to the
surprised?
conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct.
Excellent.
So smart.
If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Whatever.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Just casually starting with the beginning of
You
life.
want to start with that?
I'm on like
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For
the dirty
example,
people.
awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
How the heck did he just do that? Did Geo Powers do that?
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up
Why does he have a
against.
star in his neck?
That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
No, you won't be much
I beg
assistant,
to differ.
Paimon. I am smart.
I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I
What up,
may
dude? Are
just
you
be able to
stalking
find a way
this?
to get the seed to sprout.
Are you stalking? Stalker? Salpedo stalker?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
It's possible, but I will do
I'm
everything
like-
in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
Kinda wishing my world level was something other than World 5. Rosaria, weren't you just getting on about eavesdropping?
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Well, depending on what happens, then... There's a negate crystal over here. I want it. I see it. I gotta get it. So I'm one step closer to wings, which I really don't need and probably won't use, but I mean... Oh, well. Alright, there they are. I need to climb that tree. Woo, woo, woo. Let's not deal with the hilly Cheryl. Who appears to be an archer one, so they'll probably shoot at me. Please don't fall. This will be really sad for me if you fall. Just climb a tad higher. Aha, I got it. Now, where is this thing? I'll teleport here because I think I can fly down and that'll make it easier to get there. Haha, I even get healed. I should probably adjust my party. I'm gonna put Bennett on here, or whoever my good pyro is. Instead of Rosaria, because she won't be very helpful in Cairo unless I get Xing Xing out here. Oh, Toma. Wait, where'd Bennett? Oh, he's better than my Bennett right now. Wait, who has better attack? Bennett does by a lot, it appears. So let's do Bennett. Well, the level is different. I might want to look into that and figure out who's better. Bennett, he does 536.
Benny's adventure team,
Max stamina. He has a higher defense, so my friend plays my account sometimes, and she boosted him as a shield. That'll actually be useful. Well, I got Ningguang. I'll bring them both out and just see what happens because Toma can work as a shield since Ningguang can too, or whatever the heck. You know what? I'm pretty sure most of my characters are from Leeway. Let's see. Inazuma, Mondstadt. Let's count. So, Mondstadt, you don't really count. Mondstadt, you don't count. Mondstadt. You're from Mondstadt. That's like what am I looking at? 6. Oh gosh. Numbers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then from Leeway, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from Leeway and 1, 2, 3 from Inazuma, I think. Oh no, then there's Kujusara, so 4. Okay, never mind. I have a lot of Mondstadt, but that's because Mondstadt.
Let's get out there and make some friends.
What we really need are more, instead of more, whatchamaword, Mondstadt reruns, because we got Albedo and Eula. We're both from Mondstadt. We should get Leeway or, what's his name? Or somebody who's not. I really dislike that ruin guard down there is glowing. I really dislike that. I do not like that, not one bit. I really don't. When something like that glows, I don't want to deal with that. Especially since I won't be able to freeze since I don't have any freezers, Cryo, I guess, on my team right now.
Paimon has a question. After the spread...
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the auto. Let's put it on auto.
Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life.
Rosaria's still
After
stopping
awakening,
us.
even creation may be possible.
Paimon, are you dumbfounded?
Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain.
You didn't say you didn't have a
What's the seed
brain.
gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
That's one way to win my
Paimon's
heart.
holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at.
He called Paimon a child.
The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person,
That's because I don't have one.
how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard.
My hair
Firstly,
being a pain in my butt.
Do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Nothing that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
Nah, she's just some emergency food I can't eat yet.
Can't you see the gap between us?
There's a lot in height.
Nothing. It's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
That rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Who
But
knows?
that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick. Or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards.
Paimon's just so confused.
No, that definitely can't
He just
be
questions
it.
the fact that she can fly and she has sparkles
You know
and she's
anyway.
short.
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world.
Well, considering the fact at
Given
the
that
beginning I
there's
had
clearly a
wings.
discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally.
Are you gonna throw some
Let
light
me
trails
lure a
at
few
me?
slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
No, thank you.
Slimes. Slimes are fine.
How many are there? I thought there was just one.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Yeah, I don't even have Traveler out, so... Good thing I just got these guys.
Take cover!
Hey,
gonna hurt in the morning.
Hey. I want to change my character.
The wind
Bonk.
Fire it up!
Bonk, bonk.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Bonk, bonk. Alright.
into the wind.
Bonk, bonk.
I got you covered!
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's
Clouds
just
high.
do
The
this.
birds call!
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Don't get too close!
Bonk, 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 bonk.
One with nature.
I sure hope you guys don't get your little crystal crown things back yet. Aha! Yes, Bennett. Go, Bennett. That one did. Dang it.
Into the wind.
Huh. My Bennett being already half dead.
Everybody stand back! Yeah!
The wind knows me.
The wind knows me. Yes, it does, buddy. Yes, it does. It knows you so well. You're best friends with the wind.
Fire it up!
Oh, there's more?
Supporting fire!
I was
As
not.
one with wind and cloud!
I did not need to use that first. I don't know why I used that.
One with nature.
Don't get too close! Teamwork is dreamwork!
The wind knows me.
The wind knows me. Yes, baby, it knows.
Hey, what was that for? Fire
I
it
don't know,
up.
Tama. I am basically someone who will just yeet characters at each other and then hope for the best. That is what I do. Don't get your crystals back, okay? I don't want to deal with those.
Don't get too close.
Okay, man, am I grateful for the pyros I put on my team before that.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
No,
Excellent.
scratch.
According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
How?
Internal flow? How do you test that?
You gonna send a camera down
It's
my...
very simple.
What?
I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power.
This seems like a
If
bad
the
idea.
elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
I'm curious. I'm really,
Don't
really
worry.
curious.
In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness.
Normal.
No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
We have yet to find out.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved, but if there is anything blocking your elemental flow,
Oh,
we'll
I'm
be able to
curious
locate it
about
with this
that now.
test.
Is there something
Just a
blocking
warning.
my elemental floor?
If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
It really is like a
Yes,
visit to the
that's an
doctors.
excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion, it's a type of ore known as star silver. But I'll take you to my campsite. We all going to plan.
I think I have star
Don't get
silver.
hasty. Let's keep our...
Yeah, I just skipped through that. Sorry, guys. Those of you who like to hear the voice acting, I think I have star silver somewhere. I'm trying. Do I? Well, it needs 3 pieces. I definitely don't have 3 pieces, but I'm curious if I have any. I wish I could search up star silver. Oh, yep, I have 9 things of star silver. Looks like I gotta go search for it. Let me get you out, darling. You are great for this. I love you so much. for
Here.
that.
Should do for catalyst purposes.
Here's the next one. I don't want to deal with hilly churls. Please don't realize I'm here. They're gonna know
This
I'm
one.
here. Oh, come on.
Usable with a bit of polish.
Aha.
What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
I'm almost frozen. Good timing for you, teleport point. Teleportation point thing. I'm trying to remember, didn't this break on a quest? I can't remember though. Where is it always broken? Pretty nifty camp you got here, mister. Hey, there's Timothy.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
I'm looking. I wonder about that star. That star in your neck.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Sort of.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
How so fast?
All the data. You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
I would have thought you and Paimon and I were more closely related.
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
That's true.
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals,
The height difference,
you
though,
might
that's
have to
like
trace
a whole
back to
head.
the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
That
After
sounds
all,
correct.
we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world,
I forgot what phylogenetic
well,
meant.
that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Oops.
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time.
He has interesting gold
Speaking
green
of
eyes.
data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great.
You
I'll
should
leave
get
you
a
to
vision.
it.
I'd be so curious to see what his vision would be. That'd be kind of cool.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand
Wait,
it
I
over
want to be
you.
first. I want to be first.
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember
Oh.
to keep calm at all times. And
Experimental.
breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Oh shoot. Well, I guess I'll grab Miss Lumine real quick. See how this goes.
Just what will we come across this time?
Might as well see what happens. Food. Maybe. Gadgets? No. No. Aha. Alright, Am I burning?
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already.
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very
I
positive
mean, the
one at
fact that
that.
I'm on fire.
This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort.
So
Me
you
being
knew
on
you'd
fire.
be sick and still drink some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subject.
Of course. You're my assistant.
Oh, I'm an assistant
By
now.
all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you.
All of a sudden I got hired. How much do I pay? Can I get paid in Primo Gems? I really want to be paid in Primo
In
Gems, so I'm going to be an assistant.
I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world.
Oh, that's kind of
Nothing
sad.
peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
I kind of just like steal
Then
power
again,
from
better
statues
an
of
ordinary
7.
result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
You mean that
The
thingy?
good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand,
Thinking deeply.
empathize, encourage, and support one another.
Very
When you're
deep
sick,
thinking.
A doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them.
This is
But
very
a
deep.
peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregis vine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I kind of understand it. It's like they're not mob. They're natural defense. It's like you come across a bear, and it's just doing its natural thing. Yes, I don't know. Just doing what they can.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear.
Well, considering the
Timaeus,
fact that I've been through a
the
lot
results
of
of
this,
the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
are out. Like,
You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Oh, having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
To me, it's
Is he
very
trying
interesting.
to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a sucker. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit?
Great.
Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something.
I already
Wait
kind of
one
know what's going to
moment.
happen with this.
If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help.
Yeah,
to
let me
pass
go
the time.
investigate your stuff and get like little gems and artifacts from it. I'm supposed to observe the table. Man, we observed tables. Tables are so dang interesting. Incomprehensible. It's either I'm dumb or the handwriting's terrible. Either way, maybe both. I'm gonna observe a shelf. So interesting.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
Wait, where's he walking? No. I want to see him walk. I don't know why. Ooh, sparkly. Ah, it's just a pine cone.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or
Not
tails
to
of
worry.
anything.
They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday... Well, on with the research.
Okay.
There may be significant differences between different worlds.
Probably.
Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities?
Well, I did have
Ones that don't
geo-looking
exist in
wings
this
at the
world?
beginning of this thing, so...
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
I checked my fill,
No,
thanks.
You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
That ain't gonna work. Paimon, you give it a
You
shot.
think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That
Do that.
was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves.
I ain't a good
I'm
cook.
curious to see how the taste
I'm a
and texture
terrible cook.
respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Sure you're not peckish.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat?
What's a
I've just finished
sunsprat?
preparing the
Sprat.
recipe.
Oh god.
Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist
Paimon,
stuff.
you love food. Shush.
Not only
you
is
are
this
food.
recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Sunshine? Does it require like
I
dandelion
bet you're
seeds?
just hungry.
Well, I
Those
mean,
sound
no.
yummy though.
Just
Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin or two.
Good buddy.
I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything left over.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that.
Can have the last
We're gonna
morsels.
channel elemental power into the food. Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Oh, don't ask me. Sunshine sprat. Oh, this is ready. What was I making this for? I have no clue. Sunshine sprat. That was a 3-star thing, wasn't it? I need a lot of stuff that I don't have. Salt. I have fish. I need salt and butter. Pretty dang sure I can buy butter. But I would need milk. So I don't have milk either, so. Looks like we're going to Mondstadt to buy salt and butter. So I sure as heck cannot do any of that. Cooking is not my forte. Found some random
Let's just do it the
chipstick.
old-fashioned way.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way as I go to buy food and stuff for the stinking recipe. Oh, the best chapstick. Stretch. I gotta buy some food. Let me buy some here. I think it's cheaper here, so. Give me some salt. Why am I buying so much salt? Oh, well. Let's buy a bunch of milk for no reason, too. Hey, I need butter. I'm also gonna buy wheat because I need flour, so. I need flour. Okay, now you better give me butter over here. I don't want to go looking for butter everywhere. Flour, cream, haha, butter. I'm gonna buy a bunch of butter for no reason. Oh man, I bought all the recipes from here. I love using the recipes.
Today's recommendation is
I'm gonna walk into fire. I have almond tofu. Tofu. I love the fact that I have that and I'm just now finding out. Noelle, you come in handy. A lot of people love Noelle, but I can't remember the last time I used her. And that's the sad thing. I want almond tofu, because Xiao is my child, and I do not have them, and it is painful. It's so painful that I don't have my child. My child, Xiao. My child. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. So I'm cooking and making a ton of this for no reason. Is what I'm doing, I guess. Honestly, almond tofu sounds kind of good. Like, I don't know why. Yo! This is Zhangli's special dish? Oh, no, I really... Why is that? Nope, nope. I didn't get a special one yet. I want a special one. Give me a special one. I'm gonna need more, Jayung chilies. Yeah, I'm out of Jayung chilies. I guess I'll make more. Oh, I only have enough. Defense. I don't have to do the rest of that stuff, so now to go back to this place here. I love the fact that it's so close to a teleport point. Makes my life easy. So much easier than it. Stretch. Alright, come here, Albedo. No, don't switch to walking. I don't want to do that. I am, however, going to get Sayu back out because I prefer her empowers than I do to them, although they're nice.
I'm so sleepy.
I know, I'm sleepy too. The truth of the matter. Vroom. Vroom, vroom. What we don't know I'm doing half the time.
That was fast.
Looking forward to tasting. I mean, tasting. No. Nothing happened on this.
An average outcome experimentally, but you really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
Maybe.
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Yes, please.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
Not that Paimon gets as much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you.
Paimon, so easy to win over.
We are good friends.
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here.
Ooh.
Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch.
You know, lost it in that
I
mess?
managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me
I'd
the
much rather
hassle.
find them than go deal with
If you had,
electrohypostasis.
say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must
might
have
be go
dropped
too.
them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So,
Where was I looking?
guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah!
Where was I looking? So I want to look back down here. Right here.
This must be electrohypostasis powder.
Haha. Man, that was so easy to
The
find.
extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right? This has gotta be.
How'd you lose those when they were so in the obvious places?
Goodness, you managed to... I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Well, considering the fact the soil is magic, well.
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat.
Yeah, Rosaria appears to be
Only
able
a
to do
never
it.
before seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
It's not really
Don't be
feeling.
disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment.
I feel being used.
I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
How do I get
In
off this
essence,
train?
The differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical.
Are you gonna throw me at
Looking out from
Sabatui?
where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope. No, I can
And
see
if you jumped
Monster.
from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Probably not.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her?
A single blow? How would that work? Okay, I don't know. It's still superpowers.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that
Ooh,
will be
this is a
perfect for
long
a physical
quest.
test. Please, follow me.
You're gonna throw more, like, hilly trolls at me? Not hilly trolls.
Still in one piece.
Still in one
I am
piece.
so strong.
Thanks. That is so reassuring. Oh, still in one piece. Reassuring, 100%. Please don't send me to the whatever the hypostasis that is. I don't want to deal with it. I really don't want to deal with it. Come here, I want you real quick.
Into the wind.
Haha, up the mountain we go. Just walk it now. There you go. Okay, now I gotta let you. No! Alright, now get your stamina back up. Oh, I see a little dot right up there.
Follow the wind.
Yes, you follow the wind. Thank you, Kazuha, for that unnecessary thing. I'm like, oh hey, I can stand right here. Where am I even planning to go with this, though? I was not planning to scale a whole mountain. And I had just seen the little dot. He's not planning to throw a ruin. Okay, he's... Oops, I'm gonna freeze. I'm so grateful he's not throwing that at me. He better not, actually. Looks like it's up this way a tad.
Oh,
Ew. Ugh. Let's not deal with Lord Charles either, because those are a pain in my butt too.
the wind knows me.
Why am I still climbing? Here we go. If he makes me fight that ruin grader though, ruin grader guard thing, I do not want to fight that. I'm just gonna plant this on my map real quick. Here, let me put this on my map. Ruin thing. Here we go. Just stuff I don't feel like fighting currently.
Into the wind.
Haha. He's not planning on me fight on the top of an iceberg, is he? That's totally logical. It's seriously all the way up here. Logic. Albedo, you need some glasses, buddy.
You want us to jump from up here?
Might as well. Cowbunga, surf's
Not
up.
necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
We have a better
Whichever
method.
method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
I can glide.
opposite
I
side
can't
of the
fly.
So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us.
Oh gosh.
Some of
I'm
us would be
freeze.
unable to stand the icy waters. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, then if you would please, I eagerly await the results.
Man, some people be like, oh gosh, that's sexy.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data.
Recording
responding to
data.
risks, providing emotional support.
Emotional support.
If we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh. Forget Paimon said anything.
I don't want to swim this stinking thing, but I can. I'm slow as heck. We start anything to way back here. There was a quest back here. What was I doing? Great
Great
Mountain
work.
Survey.
Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in
I
Mondstadt.
bet I could have done that faster had I known where I was going.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway,
Albedo, you cheater. Cheater.
if it turns out that the natural laws of Tevat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to.
It's like you know about
If
other
the
ones.
natural laws of Tevat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
This is
But
gonna
how
be
does it help
Eden.
your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this
I may
thoroughly?
be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended.
I am already offended.
Cold,
I don't even done.
Petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process
Gold.
is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling
much
of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those helichurls? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
I want to
Precisely.
skip through this, honestly.
To quote my exact words from
But I
earlier,
I'm gonna let
these creatures
this
are,
feel like a
for the
tutorial
most
almost.
part,
I don't know.
quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a
We're
lifetime.
friends now. Thank you, Albedo.
Before we head back to the campsite,
You want to give me
there's
you and your
one more
pole?
experiment.
Wait,
Intelligence.
that was wrong. Nope.
Follow me.
No.
There are some other ruins nearby.
Please don't say ruin greater. Please don't say ruin greater. Please don't say ruin greater. Pretty, please don't. Oh, come on. I don't want to. I really don't want to. At least there's no ruin greater that I can think of. I have a hot pocket here and I don't know how it works. Why are there so many of these dancing little guys? Like, where are they all here? Wee, flying, and something glowing in the distance. Is that an agate crystal? Oh, it's an agate crystal. Oops, I fell. Haha, I've almost got an agate crystal. I want this agate crystal. Let my stamina go up.
One with nature.
Go up here. Yes, I'm distracted. I am very easily distracted. Part of perks of disorders of my own. Can you? Okay, good. You can walk now. Bunny, give me some help here. Good job, Bunny. So now I have like... Yeah, I just need one more. This is when I appreciate these dragon spine. Hold up, I want to come back here. No. No. This is why I appreciate the dragon spine quest, because then I can get more agate crystal things. Which they also happen to come in treasure chests, but I forget about that half the time. And I don't want to deal with mobs, honestly. I just want to get what I came up here and done and over with. Sweet. As I get distracted as I'm talking to you. Well, I can clearly see the ruins. And why do I feel like I'm quite sure there's a ruin guard over here or something? Albedo, you put my life in danger right after you said you wouldn't. There's another one! There is another one! Oh, yes. So happy for that. Like, I have no words for how happy I am. There's another one here. Now I'm like at level 5-ish for this. Oops. Yay, I love you. There we go. Here we go.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
Well, there was Odin, or whatever the heck that god was called. There was also Storm Terror, Abyss Mages, Clee blowing up Abyss Mages, Inazuma, which I haven't actually completed yet, but also know how that ends. Spoiler me, so...
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Wouldn't a written test suffice?
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings.
My findings? I don't
There
want
are
to find
two
a ruin
puzzles
guard.
located at
That's
the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical
Pain.
test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at
A
these.
tried and tested adventure. So, let's see you in action.
Okay, let me take a look at these. I gotta know what I'm doing. So, oh. Wait. Oh, okay.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
You. Wait, I'm so confused. I gotta think about this one. Is there something I should do? Let's think here for a second. Well, I am utterly and deeply confused. I'm also gonna go get this Sealy over here, because I think this Sealy over here might be of some use, hopefully. Maybe. Here, let me climb you. Okay.
The wind knows me.
Haha, made it. Random treasure chest over here.
I follow the wind.
Yay, I fell into the water again. Come on, let me up. Can I... Okay, whatever, I'm about to freeze. Okay, so... Gotta understand how these puzzles work. Gotta think about that. I'm gonna freeze to death. So there are two puzzles. I'm literally right next to fire. Why isn't this doing anything? Something up with this fire?
So many regrets.
Did I just lag right there? I think I just lagged out really bad. I'm pretty dang sure I just lagged out really bad right there, and that's kind of sad. I won't lie. Let me just feed you real quick, because I like to use you to go bonk on people's heads. Okay. Okay, so the second puzzle is supposed to be like right here, and it has spots for two
Sealy like
seals.
these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Well, there's a floaty one. Ah, stop doing the switching walkie thing. Here's this one. My intelligence points be like 0. I can't, I'm not gonna figure it out. So this is probably like a tutorial plus me learning alongside with, because I suck at this. Aha, I'm here. Oh, and I see the other one too. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Let me go look at this other one over here. Why are you up there so dang high? Good sir, please come down here. Good sir, how dare they? You make me do all this extra climbing.
Wind Strider.
Dude, okay, good sir. Thank you for coming down, because I cannot do that. Okay.
Into the wind.
Check this out.
One with nature.
Okay,
Here's
so we're doing...
Fire it up.
I'm going in.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Let's light it up.
Don't get too close.
Thank you, Chama. My shield spoil right there. You better not get yours. Okay. So there's one of the two. Now I need to go understand how this works. How am I supposed to light them both up at the same time? Maybe if I can just go this one. Okay, I got him. Got this one. Maybe you first. Then you. Oh, oops, I'm way too slow. I missed out on that. I have to try that out again. Okay, hurry up, dude. Go, 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 go. Here we go. Oh no, I was too slow, actually. So you go through. You're going through, right? Aren't you? Yes, you are. Now you. And that did nothing. I gotta think about this more. I'm also looking for more Sealy. Trying to see if there's one that'll fit this side of the puzzle. Yes, there's that Sealy all the way over. You know what? I bet that's the Sealy I need. Honest to goodness, I'm gonna bet it. I just have to get over there.
The wind knows me.
Aha, I made it over here. Now to get over there. Which sucks, because that's hard. Understand on this one of the cube.
One with nature.
Aha, aha, aha. Yes. Oh, come on. I don't want to deal with you.
Let's light it up!
That's why I don't want to deal with you.
Stay focused.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Aha, there we go. Now you're not so
Check
strong,
this
are
out.
you?
I got you covered.
Let's light it up!
Where did he go? Here he is.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Come here, Sayu, my little claymore. Here we go. Man, I don't even get any little loot from him. That's great. Now where'd that Steely go? There he is. Warm me up, buddy. I need to be of warmth. Aha! One of them. No chest. Or, okay. Okay, so maybe I have the first one go first and the second one go immediately after. I don't know. I'm really confused on how this one is going to work. Okay, so you go. And then you're gonna hit the first one. Then you go. Oh,
It
I
should
got
now
it.
be possible to activate the central mechanism.
I got it.
Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey, explaining things is Paimon.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly
Leno
decreased.
just interrupts her.
We should be able to see what's in the water now.
Just
Let's
don't
have a
let it
look.
be anything I don't want to deal with. Hieroglyphics, I guess?
What's this?
Hieroglyphics, I said? I don't know, I might
To the
have.
best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention.
Just let me pass
Let
my
me
chance and
return
we're
to
all
the
good,
campsite
buddy.
first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
That mean you're getting back faster than I am? Sir, I take it I passed the
I'm kinda
intelligence
looking
test.
forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
I got nothing better
Not
to
so
do.
fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going
I
on
knew
here.
she was stalking us.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
Is he bad or good?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all... I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps...
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
Let's just help him.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I
No,
understand
no,
him a little
Alexa,
better than you,
no,
Outlander.
no,
I'm
please
only
no,
concerned
no,
with one
no.
thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he
But
didn't
does that mean
even use
Paimon
any
has
alchemy.
more powers?
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
Are you gonna fight me?
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
Hey, I can't answer them either.
We don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them.
Oh, the fact that they're glowing
For
on the side of a
insurance
wall.
purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
You don't even have to do this in the start.
Overtime.
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
That's what I do to see what happens.
So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she's just sensitive.
Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Let's go see Paimon in one ear and out the other. Completely and utterly out one ear and in the other. Or out in one ear and out the other. Man, talking. That's totally my skill. I thought it was Paimon snoring for a second. Then I'm like, oh wait, it's Sayu. She snorted and then woke up. So cute. Oh, little Sayu. In the comments, if this does do well for a video, say what your favorite Genshin character is. Or are the ones that you've seen on my party, which one you like the best if you don't play Genshin.
You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally by a sister, not.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing time for the results. We got a myriad of but the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is You're very much like a human from this world.
That's
you
it.
couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in
Mashed
fact,
potatoes.
nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the
I
gods would
mentioned
know.
the natural laws of this world.
When you know 3
You're
gods.
able to
Okay,
converse
no
with me
2
here
right now.
without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the
Well,
seed
that's also
that I
the
mentioned.
twin.
Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea.
Stalker.
Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so,
Looks like a needle.
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition,
I read
is
fruit.
not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It was so short-lived.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
He is very
Thought
deep.
with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
She wanted dinner.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by
Oh
loneliness.
yeah.
So,
Albedo
do you
moves things
understand
along.
what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
I wonder how my brother is.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again? Well, glad I can count on you.
Haha. Watch there be more to this quest than I was expecting.
I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean?
Well,
Those born
thanks.
of earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined.
Are you from another world?
If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Wait. What? Hold on a second. Albedo, you got something to do, my dude. My dude, come back here. I'm so dang confused. I'm very, very Hopefully this is working. Okay, so basically in the end I needed to completely change my screen recorder for this. So
Surely
hopefully
I should do a growth
if
spurt
we're
by now.
lucky this will work and I won't have to deal with anything else. Let me just do a quick little test on this.